Hey, what's up guys? It's Brainbean here again, guest hosting MS Tech with yet another keyboard review. This one is the Kinesis Freestyle Edge, and it's a pretty cool looking keyboard, so let's go ahead and just jump right into the review. Starting as always with construction and design, the Kinesis Freestyle Edge is a split 10 keyless ergonomic gaming keyboard designed with absolute freedom in mind. The keyboard is made up of a metal backplate that's housed in a plastic casing, and the plastic is done up in a matte finish that doesn't attract any fingerprints. The split design allows you to use the keyboard in a variety of ways. For example, the board allows you to separate the two halves up to 20 inches apart, which means you could have something like a flight stick or a steering wheel in between them for convenient use when playing those games online. You can also choose to use just one half when gaming as a kind of gamepad. Although for this configuration, I would have liked it more if the cables were detachable so that we didn't need to have the unused side sitting on the desk. Of course, you can always use the separation to position the keyboard at your optimal angle to provide you with your more comfortable typing and gaming experience as well. Keep in mind that typing on a split keyboard is going to take some getting used to, depending on your typing speed and skill. The board comes with two detachable plastic wrist rests that extend out from the board a good distance that do provide some nice support. Now I would have liked to have seen more padded supports, however Kinesis offers a palm pad kit for an additional $12, but really in my opinion that's something that should just come in the box. Aesthetically the board is pretty plain. There's some Kinesis branding at the top left of the board, and the LED lighting comes in a simple blue. There's currently no RGB version of this board offered. It's kind of a bummer, but for me, that's really ultimately up to your preference. The lighting options are pretty limited, as you can only really choose between pitch black, breathing, or static, which you can set any of those between 9 different brightness settings. It's definitely not going to give you a great light show, but I gather the folks at Kinesis are more worried about performance than a flashy keyboard, and that's okay. The lights themselves look pretty good, they're nice and vibrant. Also, there's hardly any spillage in between the keys, which I think helps keep things consistent with the clean look of the board. When I mentioned freedom, I wasn't just talking about the configuration on your desk. The Kinesis Edge has 4 megabytes of onboard memory, and one of the cool things about this board is that the software is stored internally on the keyboard, and it does not require an installation on your PC to use. You can choose to do all of your customization on the board itself, or if you prefer a visual aid, the software can be ran directly off of the keyboard. You can save up to 9 custom layouts with up to 2 layers each for use with your favorite games. And this board's great for macro users as well, as it gives you 8 programmable macro keys. And the board can execute macros at 9 different playback speeds, up to 150 actions per second. So go nuts. The Kinesis Edge uses Cherry MX switches and is offered in clicky tactile blues, soft tactile browns, or linear reds, which ensures that there is a switch type for everybody. I got my Kinesis Edge in Cherry MX browns, and just so you guys can hear how they sound, here is a quick sound test. The keycaps are made out of ABS plastic and have a smooth texture and a nice clean minimalistic font that I think looks pretty good, and all of the characters are well illuminated. As for additional specs, the Kinesis Edge has full N-key rollover, 100% anti-ghosting, a 1 millisecond response time, and is offered with a 2-year warranty. As I mentioned earlier, you do get the 8 dedicated macro keys, and you'll also get a set of media keys as well by way of the function key. The underside of each half of the board has 5 rubberized pads and 2 small rubberized pads on each wrist rest. Unfortunately, there's no extendable legs, but you can purchase a tenting kit for an additional $25, which allows for 5, 10, or 15 degree angling of the board. Overall, the Kinesis Edge is a pretty cool keyboard that offers plenty of features for gamers with its variety of applications. Some issues for me with the board are the lack of removable cables, which I think would have been awesome to be able to just use a single half at a time, and also the slew of extras that have to be purchased separately to get the optimal experience. With a retail price of $219, I really feel like the palm pads and the tenting kit should just be included in the box. Still, if the price tag doesn't scare you off, there's a lot going for the Freestyle Edge. It's a great option for those who really like to get into custom layouts, and the ability to position the board anywhere you want is a huge plus. Well, that's it for the review, guys. Let us know in those comments down below what you think about using a split style keyboard like this for gaming. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button because your support really helps. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more content from MS Tech on all things tech, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.